Hello and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Randacia or Randy for short, and we are going to be doing a plan with me. Yes, we're doing a plan with me. So I've been working on my spread since mid-April. I've been trying new things because if you're new to my channel, I've been using the hourly layout, the classic Happy Planner hourly layout that came out a couple months ago, and it basically just didn't work for me. So it was my first time using it, and I was like, oh, maybe I could treat it like a lined vertical, like how the OG Glam Girl was, but that's not necessarily what I needed. So since mid-April, I've been trying out different ways to do my own spread, and I came across this video by Plant-Based Bride that was basically explaining a rolling a rolling weekly and the Alastair method. So if you guys aren't familiar with Plant-Based Bride, she's a Bujo journaler here on YouTube, so I'll link her video, and Boho Berry made a video as well on the Alastair method. So I'll link that one as well. I'm sure plenty of people in the community have made those videos as well, but those are the two that heavily influence the way I plan now. So I'll just give you a quick overview of how I plan because it is different from Plant-Based Bride. So one, I use the Alastair method on a kind of like a monthly level. So I do my task list on a monthly level, and then I have a week on one page. But my week on one page, I fold it in half because I want to be able to see my task list at all time. So I have the weekday on the left side, and then I have the weekends on the right side, because I found that during the week, I don't really need to see my weekend plans because those usually, like if I have something going on, I usually remember it. So, and I also really don't use this as like a catch-all. I've realized over the last months, I use it just for my personal planning because I have a social media planner and a budget planner in here, and that's mainly the only other planners that I use besides a journal. So those are the only things that I need to actually plan for. And this I've just been using for my personal life. So since I Frankenplan, I really don't need a catch-all, because typically when you have a catch-all, you're putting everything from other planners in that one planner so that you can only carry one planner. But that problem is solved for me through Frankenplanning because I carry little pieces of each planner in this one planner. So I hope that makes sense. So to give you a little bit more information on how this weekly and this rolling monthly works, I, of course, put everything that has an appointment and must get done on a certain day. I put that on my weekly. So basically, I just look at my monthly schedule, see what's coming up for that week, and then I put it on this week. Nothing else goes on this weekly. If it doesn't have a date or if it's not tied to a day, it doesn't go on my weekly, it goes on my task list. So since I'm doing this on a monthly level, I found that I need 2 pages. And so what I'll usually do is I'll fold this in half so that I can always see my week. And then I have this side, I'm using it as like a errands side. And then this side, I'm using it as like a to-do, to call, stuff around the house. So if it doesn't require me to leave the house, it goes on this side. If it does require me to leave the house or like take some kind of physical action, for the most part, it goes on this side. So that's how they're like differentiated. But also too, you can see that I do color code since this is on a monthly basis. I like to see at a glance what week this falls on, because when I get something done off these task lists, what I'll do is I'll say like, okay, what week am I in? So if you can see, it says week 27 right here, and all of the headers are pink. And if you look right here, it's a number 27 and the color is pink. So that way, at a quick glance, I can tell which column to write in, because say that I've been needing to go to Best Buy to repair my laptop, just because, you know, it's an old laptop and I'm trying to see if they could do anything with it, because I just really needed to just do basic stuff, nothing like too crazy. So I'm trying to see if that could be salvaged. If not, I'll need to buy another desktop or laptop or something like that. So say I got this Best Buy done today. Today is actually Monday the 6th. Yeah. Oh shoot, it is the 6th. Yeah, so I'm on this week. So let's just close that. So you see how that works? Now I got to write in my headers, but Monday through Friday right here, Saturday and Sunday right here. So say I go to Best Buy today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be like, oh, this color is, I don't even know what color this is. It's like a brownish burgundy. But anyways, I'm on week 28 right now. So now I know at a glance that I need to write down I need to start checking off tasks in this column. So again, say I go to Best Buy today. What I'll do is in this column, because we're on week 28, right on the row that Best Buy, can't really see that, that Best Buy is, I will write the day of the week. So I'll put an M for Monday. And that way, if I get it done, I'll do a full X to cross it off, because I only use dots as like my task. And I'll cross it off, and then to make sure like visually that I can see that it's clearly done, I'll draw a line, a very crooked line. I'll draw a line from across the other weeks telling me that it's done. So the X tells me it's done, and then the day in the week with this line tells me that it's not done. So you can see right here that I had this bouncer on recall that I need to ship back. Well, let's just say that's been in progress for a long time. So what I'll do is I'll put a half a X to tell me that I started working on it. I just haven't completed it yet. So if I wanted to say I wanted to let's see, I need to make a return at Kohl's. So say I wanted to kind of like future plan that, where I want to kind of like schedule it, but I don't want to put it in my weekly because I don't know if I'm going to do it that day. I rarely ever do this, because I know myself, just because I put something on a day doesn't mean that I'm going to do it. But just in case I did want to kind of like soft plan, what I'll do is on this row, I'll put, maybe if I wanted to get it done Wednesday, I'll put Wednesday, but I won't do anything else, because I'm not going to put a hash slash because I haven't started it yet. And then I'm not going to draw a line because it's not complete yet. So I'll just put the W, and then that way I'll know that that is my soft plan, that I want to do this on Wednesday, but I haven't started it yet, nor is it complete. So yeah, so once I go and do Kohl's, I'll just exit out and then draw a line. So that's pretty much how it works, how I've been using this rolling monthly. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and plan out my week and show you guys like basically what I do. I was finding that, like, if you look on my channel in the way beginning, I did do a couple of plan with me's, but I don't like the term plan with me if I'm not writing in my journal, or if I'm not writing in my planner, like if I'm not showing you guys the plans that I am making. Because otherwise, if I'm just laying down stickers, to me, I feel like that's more of a decorate with me than a plan with me. So that's just my personal opinion, and pretty much why I don't really watch plan with me's, because I want to see plans. But a lot of people in the community do more of a decorate with me, which is perfectly fine. You know, some people love that. And I do like a couple people's videos for it, but it's like I find myself not watching the videos just because it's like I may not have that sticker book and all this other kind of stuff, but I know a lot of people like it. So anyways, let me just go ahead and put my headers in. what we said, the 6th. And I am working on a printable version of this. So all I have to do is just put in my decor, like my washi, and then like my color codes. So that it'll go quicker. That's why I haven't like shared this before now. I've been like, I don't know, mentioning it. But I like to set up my planners a month in advance, or, you know, weeks in advance. So, or I guess I should say, I like to set up my planners all at once the month before, so that when the week comes, I never know nowadays if I'm going to have time to sit down and, you know, make things all pretty. And I do want my planner to be pretty, but it needs to be functional first. So, that's why I decorated all at once. Like, I need a system that lets me decorate all at once, and it'd still be okay if I come to it a couple of weeks later, you know? So now that I have my headers down here, I was going to use this as like a little cleaning section, because there are enough spaces to do like a Monday through Sunday schedule down here. So I could do like dinner plans, or I could do my cleaning schedule, or I could just make this like a cute little decorative moment. But I'm not going to do that this week because I still don't know what I want to use this section for. So I'm just going to write in my plans, which is not really all that much. And I don't use a lot of stickers on this spread. So I just use my my key, like my bullet journaling key. So a dot is for tasks. I use an asterisk for reminders. And on the 7th, or tomorrow, it's supposed to be a Black Lives Matter, like a no-buy boycott. I don't know if it's still still scheduled. I have to look on Instagram, but if it is, I will be participating. And if it's not, then hey, I'll just put a line through it letting me know that this was canceled. And then, yeah, so I have a birthday on Wednesday, and that is my aunt's birthday. So what I do for birthdays is I draw a little present, and then I put the person's name and the age that they're turning, just in case it's a milestone birthday. I'll pretty much like know. So my son has a dentist appointment on Wednesday. So what I do to note appointments is that I'll draw a little clock like that. And I'll put what type of appointment. And then I'll put the family member's name like that. And then I have little sticky notes here saying that the Happy Planner is doing their accessory refresh this month, but I think they did it last month. I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with Happy Planner just because, you know, personal preference right now, just because I'm not using all of the things that they're coming out with. I'm trying to use all of my stuff that I already have. So I found that if I like keep up with them and keep up with the latest release, and I'm always on Instagram and stuff like that, then I'm more susceptible to buying all of their new releases. And it's just like right now, I really don't need another sticker book. I know, I really did just say that, but I really don't. So I have so many that I need to actually just concentrate on using the ones that I have. So if you see the 6th through the 12th, that's all I have. So I'm going to move this sticky note just because, like I said, I think they already did their Michael's refresh, but even if they did the like my release, if you're in the Happy Planner community and you have been for a while, you'll kind of figure out which release is your release. So, and what I mean by that is that they come out with releases at different points of the year. And typically the ones in the beginning of the year is the 18-month planners and the back to school. And it's more like the squad goals type of stuff, squad girls type stuff. And the teachers and the student planners and stuff like that. That's not my style. So I'm definitely a 12-month planner. So those come out in the fall, around like September time. And I am definitely a like their planner girls line. So I don't know if it's appropriate to call it the planner girls line anymore, but anyways, we're just gonna roll with it. So that, and then I like to see all of this new stuff, and that typically, like a lot of that typically comes out later in the year. So those are the releases that I like. So I typically save up or, you know, anticipate those releases rather than the ones in the beginning of the year. So yeah, so that is it for the actual, well, it's not it. What I also do besides put down my look at my monthly to see what plans are going on, I do have like some things that I write down every week. And that is, I keep it on like this little, like on a scratch piece of paper, nothing too fancy. So let's see, I pay off my credit card every week. So CC payoff. I like to remind myself to take out the trash, or rather remind my husband to take out the trash. And then my husband gets some Wednesdays off, so I will put whether he's off or not, and he is off this Wednesday. So I'll put a little asterisk for a reminder, and I'll put that he's off. And then on Wednesdays, my son goes to my in-laws. And then on Thursday, he goes to my mom. And then on Fridays, we are trying to meal prep. And then we also order groceries. Those should be reversed, but the way I wrote it on here, it's okay. This is just a reminder for me to probably log on to the Walmart delivery app and put some things in the cart before my husband checks out and orders the groceries. So let's see, on Saturday, we typically get the groceries delivered. So I kind of need to update this, that it's not being delivered on Saturday anymore. It's being delivered on Friday. So grocery delivery is just a reminder. So I'll put an asterisk instead of a dot. Okay, and those are the weekly plans that I have every week. And I just put that right in front of my monthly, but right behind my Skinny Classic that I use as a journal. So yeah, that's my plans for the week. And I will go in, let me go in and put in some, like a few icons. Like I said, I really don't use, a lot of stickers on this spread because, you know, it is a week on one page. So I don't want to overwhelm my spread. I want it to remain as functional as possible, but I do want to put a little something, something. So you can imagine that this spread definitely does not fulfill my stickering needs. Like, stickering is just very relaxing to me. So I found that since I've switched to this layout for my personal planner, I really don't have the opportunity to put stickers down. Like, I could use this section, but I don't want to depend on using this section to decorate because I could use this functionally later. which I'm sure I will. So yeah, for the most part, I really don't get to use stickers on here. So I've been just having like sticker withdrawals, I guess you can call it, where it's just like I've been really wanting to really decorate a page because I do use a dashboard layout for my work planner. Oh, I did not put the microphone on. Y'all way over there. So I know this audio has been terrible these last couple of seconds. Okay, hopefully y'all can hear me better now. But I do use a dashboard layout for my work planner, and basically, let me show you. So this is what I've been doing. Let me get to something. Let's get to this week. So what I'll typically do is I'll decorate the weeks in advance in my work planner, but it's just like these are just a few stickers. I'm used to like really decorating a planner, and like the dashboard layout, if you want it to be functional, you can't lay down that many stickers as you can with the horizontal or vertical. So I've been having like withdrawals in this one as well, because as you can see, like it turns out cute, but I wasn't really too happy about this week. But anyways, but there, you can't really use too many stickers. So I'm used to putting down a lot of stickers because I was using a vertical before. So I needed something where I could like really just go ham. And basically I've solved that problem by popping in the Skinny Classic, which I use as a journal. And basically I use it as like a pre-journal where I'll write in here like my daily entries in here, because I like to have my journal on the go with me so that I can write in it as I'm feeling and thinking things. And then what I'll do is I'll transfer what I put in here into my Hobonichi Techo A5 5-year journal. So I think I showed you guys that in another video, but I won't show it to you now. But if you want to see it, just leave it, let me know down in the comments and I'll be happy to show you what it is. So this big bad boy is my sticker planner. So I just like basically revamped it so that it has this wrong planner cover on it. And then I used the dividers from an old big planner that I basically just never used, never started, nothing. So I just took the dividers out of there, and then I'm popping in like the month of the planners that I'm using right now. So like this is the rest of July in here. And then I pre-plan my stickers. So this is my sticker planner. So I already have the rest of my stickers for my journal pre-planned. So this is this week, this is next week, this is the week after, and so on and so forth. So I only plan the decorative stickers for the most part. Like typically I don't put down these boxes. I don't put down like functional icons and stuff. It's mostly just for the deco. So I can have the deco ready to go. And then that day or that week of, I can go ahead and put down my functional stickers. So, but since this is journal, I'm really not going to use much else than the boxes. So yeah, but that's what I'll typically do for like another functional type of planner, say like my social media or something. So we'll do a quick decorate with me. That's what I'm going to call it when I don't write in it. So I'm actually going to take these out. Okay. So, because I'm sure you guys want to see, people you want to see me put down some stickers and stuff like that, because, that's what we want to see in the planner community. We want to see some stickers. But me personally, I also like to see people using their spread. So, let's see. I'm gonna go a little bit quick because this video is already pretty long, way longer than I intended it to be. So All right, so that's pretty much what I'm going to do for that, because I do want to leave space for me to journal. And if I do run out of space, I'll just pop a half sheet in here so I can take, have additional space for my thoughts. So that's why I love my sticker planner, because I can plan my deco stickers in advance. And that's like, that part is the most relaxing part to me. So that and just like figuring out how to put them down, but having the convenience of, having them readily available to put down just in case I need to do it really quick. So that's basically my my spread for my journal. So I'm just gonna pop that back in here. I'm trying not to show you all my personal thoughts and whatever. But again, so yeah, that's pretty much that. And then here goes my monthly, and then it just flips right to here. And then, yeah. Oh, so if somebody was actually wondering where are like the rest of my weeks, I just put them behind this page. So here goes the rest of my weeks. So, yeah. But that's basically my setup for my personal planner and how I plan, how I've been planning. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and please consider hitting the subscribe button and helping me get to 1,000 subscribers by October 1st. I would greatly, highly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.